Stadia Pro is just getting better and better, and this month's Stadia Pro lineup may be one of the best ones in a long time. We have a total of 5 games to look forward to, and I'm gonna break down every single one of them, but before I do, let's take a look at other games that are gonna be arriving on Stadia this week. First up is Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion, which arrives March 25th. In this title, the land of Oo is underwater, and it's up to Finn and Jake to find out why. You'll be joining the heroes as they explore the high seas, search for hidden clues, and interrogate shady suspects. But most of all, expect to fight plenty of pirates to solve the mystery and save the waterlogged world. This game will allow you to play as fan-favorite characters Finn, Jake, BMO, and Marceline, as well as to sail the high seas between kingdoms and venture into uncharted territories. You'll be able to upgrade your heroes, use items, spells, potions, and unique ultimate hero abilities to battle the bad guys in fast-paced tactical combat. And last but not least, it is all being voiced by the series cast members. If you're a fan of the Adventure Time series, this doesn't look like that bad of a pickup, and it seems to be reviewed fairly well on Steam. The next title we're going to take a look at is Trivial Pursuit Live 2, which is currently available right now. Described as a modern twist on the world's best known trivia game, boasting a new and interactive TV show environment and thrilling rounds with fresh rules, Trivia has never kept you more on your toes. If you think you're good at trivia, this is great to put your skills to the test, and it's now more fun and inclusive for everyone with adapted difficulty levels and innovative catch-up rounds. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff, I don't think I need to describe too much. If you're a fan of Trivial Pursuit, then be sure to check it out. Now, there are more new games dropping, and we'll be talking about them once we get into the Stadia Pro lineup for the month of April, but before we do, there is one more bit of news I want to go over, and that's that Far Cry 6 will be having free play days this coming weekend. From March 24th to the 28th, subscribers can play Far Cry 6 for free during this timed event on Stadia. It's a fantastic way to experience all of Yara while being able to enjoy everything that Far Cry 6 has to offer. I know this game isn't extremely popular among critics, but personally speaking, I think it's one of the best Far Crys in a really long time. And now it's time we take a look at the Stadia Pro games for the month of April, and we're going to begin by taking a look at the games that are hot dropping into Stadia and Pro at the very same time. First up is World War Z Aftermath, which will be arriving in the first week of April. They've definitely kept us waiting after announcing this game was coming to Stadia, but it's finally almost time. And even more exciting is that it's a Stadia Pro experience day one. I have absolutely no doubt that a lot of people have been waiting for this game. It seems like a really fun time, especially if you're into zombie horde shooters like Left 4 Dead, but it really is a great game on its own right. I've played it myself, and I gotta admit, it's a fun time with friends, and I have no doubt that a lot of Stadia players are gonna get sucked into it. Once again, a great get for Stadia Pro, and I can't wait to check out how it plays on Stadia when it comes out. The next brand new Pro title is Deliver Us to the Moon, and this is yet another very exciting game to see on Pro. It's a game that I've yet to play myself, but I've heard of it because of just how well it's been reviewed. It's described as a sci-fi thriller set in an apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources are depleted and a lone astronaut is sent to the moon on a critical mission to save humanity from extinction. It's a narrative adventure game that does focus on multiple gameplay styles both in first and third person play, and it definitely tackles real-world themes such as climate change and the depletion of the world's natural resources. This is a title I plan on fully playing through Stadia. Like I said, I've only heard good things of it, never had the chance to check it out, but as a Pro game, I cannot wait to give it a go. The third new title being added to Stadia Pro Day 1 is City Legends: The Curse of the Crimson Shadow Collector's Edition. This is another hidden object puzzle game which has you on a collision course with a spirit that you may regret awakening. Not the biggest fan of these games, can't say it's a genre that I particularly enjoy, but it's great news for anyone who does enjoy these games as more of them are being added to Stadia. And while I am aware of the criticisms of these games being added to Stadia, I will always advocate for every genre to be covered on the platform. After all, if Stadia does want to be a platform itself, it needs to cover every type of genre and every type of gamer, and there are people out there who love these games. Could they improve and add more games in other specific niches and genres? Sure, but that doesn't mean that they need to do less of either or. That's just my opinion though, let me know if you agree or disagree down below. And while that does cover the 3 brand new games launching right into Stadia Pro, there are 2 other games that will be available for Pro members this coming month, and that's Chicken Police Paint It Red and YS9 Monstrum Nox. Both are really fun titles in their own right, but I want to give particular interest to YS9. And that's because it's an absolutely fantastic JRPG, and it's a relatively new one at that. It's still full priced on most storefronts including Steam, and it's also sitting at an overwhelmingly positive review score. It also happens to be yet another JRPG that's available on Stadia but not on Microsoft's Xbox. Now before April 1st, make sure you claim YS7, Lacrimosa of Dana, Moonlighter, DreamWorks Spirit, Lucky's Big Adventure, and Crata Premium Edition, as they will be leaving the Stadia Pro catalog, but you can continue to play them as long as you're an active subscriber. And with that, we'll wrap up this Stadia news video. Now before I sign off, I just want to give a quick update on the channel. As many of you know, I have just finished my move, and while I am able to record and make videos, not everything is currently set up. Just be aware that there may be some issues with audio here and there. And if you're currently listening to this, I would love to hear your feedback on how the audio sounds right now, whether or not it's too high, too low, or if there's too much noise in the background. Thank you for your patience and your continued support. I'm looking forward to providing so much more content on the channel, so be sure to stay tuned for that. As always, this has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.